scary movie.
Fuck the prime time, bitch!
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Press the red button and we're ready to go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are live. No, we're not actually live. This is a pre-recorded segment here. My name's Kevin Porter. Welcome to another episode of Pickups here on our Instagram page and or YouTube page, wherever you're watching. We just say thank you. And man, what's the $1 million question? What's the $1 million Kevin? Kevin Porter, what did you buy this week? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to jump right on into it. We got some surprises on here, some stuff that wasn't on the main poster, so I hope that that intrigues your interest. It's like, oh, what sort of things do we get to see? It's like, oh, okay, I wonder. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our first pick today is the 4K Ultra HD Special Features Blu-ray copy of Suspiria, Dario Argento's Suspiria, to be more exact. I wanted to pick this one up, dude, because I think in 4K, this one will definitely stand out. I really have always enjoyed Argento's films, the way that they look, especially this one, man. I mean, this is like the ultimate Argento film, I guess a lot of people would argue. Being kind of a newer fan when it comes to the Italian horror scene, just for probably about over a year now at this point. Just about a year is kind of when I started getting into these. I picked this one up on DVD a while back, and I've actually only seen this movie one time, but I'm pretty excited again just to see the colors on 4K here. So as you can see, this does have the slip cover, so you can get the reverse cover, I should say. It's the slip cover, obviously. But I think I'm definitely going to keep it simple on this one here. I really like just the black with the blood coming down. Simply Dario Argento Suspiria. You know, it's pretty simple. It's like, whoa, what's that chick doing there? It's like, I don't know, but she's bleeding out. So, Suspiria, man. So we'll go ahead and check out the copies right here, man. So you got, again, the 4K, and then you also got the special feature Blu-ray. Again, I think I may have already the special features again on that DVD copy, but again, just this wasn't on sale, unfortunately, or anything. But I'm slowly building out a pretty decent 4K collection. Luckily, as a lot of it has dropped in price. I don't know if you want to. I don't know any of you out there that are picking up movies off like Amazon or Walmart, Target, any of those websites. I don't really shop on Walmart, honestly. The only time I've really ever shopped on Walmart.com is ordering up like those 1UP arcade games. Outside of that, maybe like the random Blu-ray every once in a while, because sometimes you'll find a good deal, I guess. But it's a little expensive. It seems like what used to be the regular price for a $20 DVD or Blu-ray or whatever is now on sale for $20, and its regular price is $25. So I don't know if that's inflation or whatever. We don't talk politics on here, but man, that definitely the collectors out there are definitely feeling the pinch. So. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty stoked about the Suspiria copy here, man. It says the Synapse Films does have an exclusive new 4K restoration from the original uncut, uncensored 35mm Italian camera negative with the original theatrical 4.0 English surround sound mix, dude. So definitely, as of recording this, I haven't been able to pop this in the 4K player, but I will report back soon. So, all right, guys, like I was saying, a little bit of surprises here. So our first one up, being from the Pacific Northwest, I feel it's appropriate that I picked up the complete DVD collection of Twin Peaks here, starring Yakima's own, dude, Kyle MacLachlan, dude, man, the dude from Dune, the original Dune. Dude, straight up is from here in my little hodunk town of Yakima, Washington, guys, up in the Pacific Northwest, dude. Obviously, the show being a David Lynch film was shot about 2.5 hours away from where I live, actually, in a town called North Bend. Most of it, I should say. I don't know. I'm sure they shot stuff elsewhere, but the majority of the film, like the restaurant, the Big R or whatever it is, dude, it's Tweed's. I think it's Tweed's Cafe. I think that's what it's called in real life, dude. You go in there, they got all the Twin Peaks memorabilia. Dude, so I've never actually gotten to watch the show all the way through, so I'm pretty excited to pick up the full collection on DVD. I think CBS DVD and Showtime, I mean, they do it at Paramount, obviously, as you can see. They do a pretty good job with these collections. I bought the Twilight Zone collection, and it's similar to this, and I actually have all the South Parks as well, which are all from through Paramount. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty, for the most part, well organized for as many freaking DVDs as you're getting with this. But it's definitely going to take some time to get through this. But once I eventually get through all of The Sopranos, I think this is the TV show that I'm going to be watching moving forward. So, surprise number one, ladies and gentlemen. So, our next item up here is a signed copy of the Interrupters' brand new album in the wild there. So, as you can see, haven't pulled the plastic off there, came signed. I was able to pick this up on a pre-order a couple months ago. I was just cruising Instagram, and I saw the Interrupters posted up their pre-order for their albums, which, dude, for like a signed copy, it was like, $12, dude. So it's like, why not pick up a signed copy of this album, which I don't plan on opening this just based on it is signed, and like, I can listen to this obviously on MP3. But I think the main way I will be consuming this moving forward, because I actually just got this one in the mail, as you can see. So I'm not going to open this, unfortunately, and show it to you guys, but Interrupters are like one of my favorite bands ever, dude. I've gotten to see them twice. Saw them up in Auburn, up at the White River Amphitheater a couple years ago, part of some festival. So they only got to play for like 45 minutes or whatever. But I saw like an actual full set of theirs. I guess probably about a year later or so, down at the Showbox at the market up in Seattle. So it's right across the street from Pike's Market for anybody that doesn't live up here. You can look it up on a map, dude. It's right next to a strip club. But yeah, dude, I saw these guys there. Dude, it was before I got sober again off booze, and so I remember having a couple beers and going to the mosh pit for these guys, and like I like being in a mosh pit when I'm like just smoking weed, and when I'm like, be honest with you guys, I much prefer that experience over drinking, because I just think you get sloppy when you're drinking. But yeah, dude, it's fun as shit, dude, and these guys are like one of my favorite bands ever. So anyway, top 5. They're definitely top 5, dude. Even though I had a different top 5 last time I was talking to Eric Smithstead, so shout out Bad Habit Yakima, dude. Go follow those guys. So anyway, so we picked this up while I was on the website for just, again, like $10. Another very limited piece of art, I guess, is what you can call it. But I picked up the same album, but the cassette copy. Apparently this was limited to 250. There's already some asshole on eBay trying to sell this for $50. That guy's a freaking shithead. He bought both of them because they come in white and blue. So I bought the blue version, and he bought both of them, and he's selling on there for $50. Dude, fucking douchebag. So anyway, I mean, everybody's got to make $1. It's like, why you got to trash a guy for making $1? It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah. I'm just a fan, dude. I'm just going to play the shit out of this tape, dude. I ain't going to try to sell this or anything, dude. Like, like I said, like, this is the medium that I wanted to listen to it on. So, right before this showed up, because I got the notification last week that this was shipping, and I was like, okay, so I have a tape player, but like, it's like, when we moved into this house, like, the lady that lived here, dude, just left a bunch of shit that we had ended up cleaning up. And one of the things that she left was the VCR. So if you're following my lineage and shit, so it's the VCR, along also with some turntables and stuff, dude. And there was also a tape deck, which I just never had the speakers. And I, like, every time I go to Goodwill or anywhere, like, I can't find, and I haven't been able to find the speakers that I need. So I was like, fuck it, dude. Let's look on Amazon, see what we got, dude. I just got paid. So I went on there, dude, and bought a brand new, see if I don't fuck this up. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. I had to unplug it. All right, so I bought a brand new boombox, dude. So check this shit out, dude. I can't turn it on because I just had to unplug it to bring it up. But as you can see, it takes DC batteries. Also got the plug-in. It's straight out from the 1980s, but built in 2022, dude. So yeah, dude. The cool thing is, I don't know if anybody out there is checking out, like, just generally, like, turntables. They sell new turntables that also have, Bluetooth and shit, dude. So you could totally hook up like a podcast, and like it plays out like it sounds like it's from the 1980s, dude. So I mean, it's kind of cool in that sense. It's kind of a novelty in a sense. Obviously, a lot of people probably argue, cassette quality is not the best quality, but I don't know, dude. I think it was Jason Brummett that kind of like talked me into like what the quality, the quality value of what a cassette tape is. So this is kind of the big surprise that I wanted to show up on here and shit, dude. So as you can see, and you could pop in like some USB and SD card ports. So if you want to record the tape onto an MP3, you totally can fucking do that, dude. So it's like a legit shitty little boombox from the 1980s, dude. So I showed it to my wife. She's like, what the fuck did you buy? I'm like, dude, I'm starting to get into the cassette tapes. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I have no more room for VHS tapes, but hey, we can fit a couple cassette tapes. So you're probably wondering what is actually in there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to finish this, wrap this episode up real quick here. I know, dude, fucked up the light right there. So again, you got the cassette, you got the Interrupters cassette here. So like technically, it's not actually technically the first cassette tape that I bought, dude. I've just like going to Goodwill. I've looked through the cassette tapes, and I found like even though I couldn't play them, I was like, oh, these are cool ones. I'll pick it up. And there's only like 2 I had before I bought the Interrupters album, and then bought the fucking cassette tape because I was like, fuck, I want to listen to it. I have to listen to this. So, all right. The first tape that I actually bought was the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones The Devil's Night Out. So I did listen to this last night. It's a legit original copy from like back in the early 90s. Legitimately has their old school P.O. box listed on there. I don't know if that's still in use, but Boss Tones, shout out to Boss Tones. They just retired this year. So Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, I talk about the Interrupters being like one of my favorite bands. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones are just as much up there, dude. That's like legit top 5. So this is actually, I picked this up on eBay. It wasn't as much as it says there. It says $14, but I don't remember how much I paid. I think I paid less. I don't know. Maybe I paid $14 for it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Whatever. So keep moving on. We got the Best of Frank Sinatra here. So I did pick this one up at Goodwill. So I only paid like $1 for this one here. So kind of cool. Threw it on last night again. I listened to a couple. I listened to each one just a little bit here through. It doesn't necessarily have all the hits on here, but Come Dance With Me. That's it's definitely on there. So I like Frank Sinatra, dude. So whatever, dude. And then what was actually in the cassette player, I just got this in the mail. Ordered a bunch of cassette tapes, ladies and gentlemen. But, dude, Top Gun, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking Top Gun soundtrack. The original motion picture soundtrack, dude. So this one holds a special place in my heart because my dad loved Top Gun so much. And just ironically, my son never even met my dad. Unfortunately, rest in peace, 2006. He just somehow got into Top Gun also. Because again, I had the movies. He just put it on one day and he fell in love with Top Gun. I think also we had a friend that was into it too. So they're all like, we're going to be Air Force pilots when we're older. And, it's like, hey man, more power to you, man. So straight up, Highway to the Danger Zone. You got a bunch of Kenny Loggins songs on here, dude. So I know I had this on CD when I was a kid, but super cool to pick up a copy of it on tape, dude. So I was rocking that today right before recording this, and I'll probably rock it again. So I don't know, dude. There's something special about cassette tapes that I haven't never really felt nostalgic for, but all of a sudden, dude, I'm feeling pretty fucking nostalgic for some cassette tapes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching this week. Yeah, dude, straight up, dude, all new episode of Video Rental Chaos is out. Batman, go watch that shit. Also, you can see brand new podcasts on the market, dude. Let's hawk it out. So if you're a fan of the Seattle Seahawks, definitely you need to check this shit out, dude. So every week we're posting up episode. So every like Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere within there. No later than Tuesday, hopefully. Games are coming up on Sunday, so hopefully we'll get the episodes out by Monday. But whatever, dude. So moving forward, you can check that shit out on our YouTube page. You can also subscribe to it on any sort of major podcast network out there. We're talking Stitcher, we're talking Apple, we're talking Spotify. Let's Hawk It Out is there for your listening pleasure every single week for the remainder of the NFL season. So all right, guys, I guess that's it. We're wrapping it up. I have no idea if this is actually going up on Instagram now. So this episode may have been too long. I may have fucked myself over, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I'll go up and clean it up a little bit, maybe shorten it up a little bit, or I'll just take some edibles and go to bed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next time. Peace!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Red rum, red rum, red rum.
I took care of it. That's why God made fathers, babe. That's why God made fathers.